Welcome back to another episode of 5 Underrated Mods in 5 minutes, where I talk about 5 underrated mods in 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. First mod we have is Arachnommancer Spider Spells Redux. This mod adds a lot of different spells to the game that are basically shot through spiders. There's a lot of really cool effects to this mod. Basically, you find some tomes, you equip the spells, and then you can go ahead and start shooting spiders all over the place. And there's tons of different spells, like there's shock ones, fire, and frost. There's actually some utility spells, which I'll get into in just a second here. The spells and effects in this mod are absolutely amazing, and they're really unique. I have yet to see a mod that does something like this, that changes all the spells. And not only that, but actually has an effect of a spider that you're holding in your hand. I find that very cool. There's actually a summon package spider that you can basically have as a companion and tell him to carry all of your stuff. And he's really cute looking. And it works as a regular companion. It'll just follow you around and you can just store pretty much everything inside of the spider and take it whenever you want. Speaking of utility, this mod actually adds a spider that can work as a light. I find this really cool that it's more than just, a reskin of damage spells like fire and frost. There's actually different utilities in this, like a spider that can hold your items and a spider that can light up the area for you, if you want to do a full spider playthrough, I guess. And there's also a control mine spider. Basically, you shoot it at whatever enemy you're looking at, and it takes over that NPC, which is really cool, and it makes a lot of sense that a spider would be able to, poison an enemy and, take control of their mine. I think that's really cool. The next mod we have is Weaponized Junk, Immersive Weapon Improvisation. If you've ever just wanted to pick up a chair and hit someone with it, you can now do that with this mod. Basically, all the clutter that is in the vanilla game, you can hold and use as a weapon to your will. Not only is this really cool, it allows a couple different role-playing options. If you want to play as, someone from an inn or a bar, and you get really mad at people, you can just pick up a cup and bash it over his head, or pick up a chair and bash it over their head. I think this is really cool, and it's easy to use. You literally just walk up to an item, and you click on it, and you equip it. Not only that, you can actually craft all of the items inside the forge and actually reinforce them to make them stronger. The next mod we have is NPC Knockout Overhaul. This mod basically adds a chance of an NPC getting knocked out when you bring them to really low health, or you can sneak attack them and there's a chance they will be knocked out. So once they fall down and they're actually knocked out, you can either drag their body, search them, or try to revive them. The revive won't always work. I think it depends on how hard you hit them and how much damage you did to them. I think this mod is really cool for people that want to play as a thief or a rogue and don't want to kill their enemies, but still want to loot them. This mod is simple and easy to use, and I find it to be an alternative to sneak tools if you don't want a million scripts running in the background. A very cool little mod, but changes a lot about the game. The next mod we have is Conjure Spectre Horse. This mod adds a spell tome and a staff that you can summon a Spectre horse with. Now this is really cool because sometimes you want to play as a mage and you want to get a magical horse or something, right? But the only way you can do that is going through the Dawnguard DLC, and that can honestly take a while. So if you want to start out the game with a magical horse for mage playthroughs, you can now do that. Quick and easy to use, no menus or anything like that, no skill requirements, you just summon the horse and you can ride it. The next mod we have is Sic Teleports spells. This mod basically adds a ton of teleport spells to the game. There is regular teleport, there's a blink. If you play World of Warcraft, you're familiar with that one. There's also Shadow Step, which you will teleport behind your target. Here is the teleport spell in action. You basically cast it wherever you want to go and you will then appear there. But due to the engine, sometimes there is stutters and it takes about a couple seconds to load. That is a engine bug and it's not a mod bug. Not only do you have those teleport mods, you actually have a world map that you can teleport to and look around at. So you can basically see all the major cities and you can actually teleport to them if you have the magicka. I find this really cool for mage playthroughs where you want to spice things up and use your magic to your full potential and quickly do mundane things with your magicka. I love mods that separate classes and allow them to do certain things. So this is really cool for mages that want to have cool, unique abilities that other classes wouldn't. I just want to say thank you so much to all my patrons, especially my tier 3 patrons. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have given me. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.